back them up 5. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. Call that a 44-yard punt, 5 on the return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 44. Here's Haskins. Rolling to his right. That's complete. It's Kyle Juszczyk. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Well, they may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. So a first-quarter sack, and remember, keep in mind, he had 2 sacks in last week's game.
And it's always intriguing to me to watch these great pass rushers because some of them, they need their teammates to scheme for them. Maybe occupy people and make it a one-on-one matchup. Other guys, they just defeat everything in front of them. To get 2 sacks in a game, it's a little bit of both for you. And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
The throw on target to his receiver, McKenzie. And he is going to have a 49ers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give them 25 yards. Haskins looking to throw on 1st down. And it's complete. In the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Rob Gronkowski hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Niners have taken the early lead. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Niners 7, Vikings nothing. Greg Zuerlein set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM, it always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
On 2nd down, Kamara. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Third and 2, now Wilson. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
2 yards on the play. Brings up 4th down.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
The score, Niners 7, Vikings nothing.
Here's Sterling Hoffrichter now as he'll kick it away for the second time. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down into those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's third down.
He was brought down by Vaughn Miller. A 1-yard gain brings up 3rd and 6.
From the gun, it's Haskins. James has it. And he is going to have a Niners first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5. First target, first catch, and a first down. Out of the shotgun, Haskins. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. The man who won a Super Bowl MVP award on this very field, Von Miller, in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. A slant to Jones. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
1-yard line.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Here's Haskins out of the gun. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones is intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Covered by Trey Waynes.
To throw again, Haskins, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
This is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal.
And goal to go.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and score. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Rob Gronkowski with touchdown number 2 in the game, and now 11 on the year. And the 49ers add on to their lead. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Makes the score Niners 14, Vikings nothing. Greg Zuerlein set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And this is their 3rd drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a first down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about until you go a couple of drives without getting a first down. Then all of a sudden it looms big. It gets harder and harder to actually attain that first down.
This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts,
Minnesota,
as he'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. From the shotgun, Wilson. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Wilson will throw again. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf. And it's 3rd down.
Absolutely no disguise on that one. They just went for it. Put him out there and said, go deep. Let's try and hit him. Unfortunately, to no avail.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. Throwing again here, Wilson. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down as they move into field goal range here at the 25-yard line. And hang on, we got an injury. And that's DK Metcalf. The wide receiver yet to get back to his feet. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Again, Wilson. And this is caught at the 8. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. This is 1st and goal, and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. To throw again is Wilson. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Darquez Denard. Wow, so wipe out the INT, roughing the passer. What a disaster.
An absolute disaster, and you hope their lockers are not right next to each other for the postgame. Safe to say one is not buying the other dinner.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Alvin Kamara, his second touchdown on the season. And the Vikings are able to make this a close game again. And it's no good. Oh, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is.
Dustin Hopkins set to kick off.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And now he'll fire deep downfield. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, 49ers. Richie James as the first half is winding down. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly for 6. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness.
Wilson
Picked off at the 48.
intercepted. The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here first and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. He's got his big tight end, Gronkowski. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. Operating from the gun. Haskins escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. Here's second and 10 now from the 35.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. He's checking, he's checking, he's checking.
Final play of the half. It's Haskins. Quickly to Gronkowski. That's caught. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Here's Jonathan Coachman. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. This will make it into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spend the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Bell. Give him 5 yards there, and it'll bring up second down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
On 2nd and 12, Haskins. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
It's now 3rd down.
An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down. Off the play fake. Here's Haskins. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown. And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up 1st and goal at the 5. Well, pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
After the interception, here's Wilson. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Hollywood, Marquise Brown. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Mike Zimmer's made the decision. His guys will go for 2.
Here we go.
They'll turn to Kamara. They're going to try and run. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
Niners 21, Vikings 12. Dustin Hopkins set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Now this will make it into the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. They had that first half lead, but they have been shut down here in this 3rd quarter, so time to retool a bit.
And probably need to tap into that emotional vein that gets them back to really playing hard and effectively. Because a lot of times we think it's just play calls and this isn't working and it's shutting them down. Sometimes when you get a lead, you lose your edge. You don't play quite as hard. That's what they're looking for here.
Trying to get that edge back as they've watched this lead shrink a little. 15 more yards there and quickly another 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. From the gun, Haskins on the slant. He gets it to Gronkowski. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
Gronkowski, 10 yards on the pickup.
They go play action now. Haskins.
At the Vikings, 30.
Throw left side complete. That's Bell. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Now Haskins on first down. It's complete. He's got Gronk. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 15 for the Niners there and a first down.
13-yard line.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. He gets it into the hands of Gronkowski. Complete. And here he'll get it down to the 7. A gain of 6 there on first.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. John Ross with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. Now the 49ers electing to leave the offense out there and go for 2. Haskins going to throw again. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further.
Vikings 12.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. He'll try and run it. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 27-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd down at 5. Operating from the gun, Wilson. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. Quick slant to Brown. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
Minnesota.
14. From the gun, Wilson. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Malcolm Brown at $3 bills and some change comes in to drop the hammer.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Another try after the first down sack. Wilson, and this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
As this old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
This likely a must-have, 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun, Wilson. Completion here to Claypool. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down.
And goal.
The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down. And that's caught. Did he stay in bounds, though? He did not. Ruled incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt. And the 4th. 49ers are going to get the football back. And the coach has decided to challenge this play. He has tossed down the red flag. Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player. You threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup.
Well, not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Haskins. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Jones. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles, that certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long, and I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them, and now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
Haskins will throw. He'll find Jones again, complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. They moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
10 at the 16-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Throwing again, here's Haskins. The screen pass here to Cohen. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Tariq Cohen with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. And his kick is good, and flags fly as well. Some frustration showing through right now. This is going to be a roughing call. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration. Not a good play.
This will make it into the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
20-yard line.
Let's pin the mirrors back and go full strip. Shoot.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Now, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
2nd and 10 now, Wilson. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. On third down, Wilson. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Now Wilson on first down. Buying time to his left. Now a desperation throw, and that's caught inside the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A big pickup of 38. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
They had to put it mildly. Look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
They'll start out on the ground with Bell. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Desmond King on the tackle. It's a loss of 2. Brings up second and
on second down, it's Bell. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. So the victory here for San Francisco. And when you break it down, this was just a thoroughly dominating performance.
And I truly thought that we'd have a tight game coming into this one. I think you felt the same way based on our conversation after the production meeting. But obviously not the case. And how about just how it broke open? You just all of a sudden, whoosh, there it is. This thing is pretty much done. And the crowd stayed with it to celebrate because they're like, let's enjoy watching our team play this well. This is fun.
So for the 49ers, they continue to make their case as a Super Bowl favorite as they move to 13-1. And they'll get to stay put for a few days as they'll host the Arizona Cardinals next week. Meanwhile, for the Vikings, their slim playoff hopes are gone now as they fall to 5-9. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel up to Detroit to take on the Lions. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks, Charles.